came from studios in General Motors and in Fiat where they believed in high segregation. Their idea was, if you want to treat things equally, you keep them separate. If you want to make design unique and fresh, you isolate it. I got the job at BMW when I was 35. So I said, let's get rid of the walls. No doors between Rolls-Royce and BMW. No doors between BMW and Mini. No doors between motorcycles and cars. Put them on the plates next to each other. During the true development process, there's no reason to hide things. Now, having said that, that's different than to say you open the doors and you let anybody walk through. The bike guys established, for instance, viewing distances. I mean, literally put a piece of tape on the ground, said, nobody from the board of directors is allowed over this line. The marketing guys, these guys you have to keep a little bit at bay because their first reaction is no, 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 no. You can't create life under an atmosphere of no. First and foremost, you want designers that bring energy to the table. People who come in, they're highly, highly motivated. They have an enormous amount of creativity. You can see it, it bubbles out of them. They seem unstoppable. The best people in that sense that you have, when you're talking to them, they look at you like this, and they go, look, I just want to do cars, okay? Let's just do some cars. Those are fantastic. Those are the racehorses. You just want to turn them loose. But if that's all you have, you kind of maybe are missing some intellectual depth. You have to make sure you get the deep thinkers in there, the artistic bent ones who are sometimes shy. They're often intimidated by the aggressiveness of the other type of people. But they're often the quiet sleeper ones that come up with that deep, deep idea that you go, let's develop, let's develop, let's develop, let's develop. My job is to make sure you can do your job. However, when doing my job, I'm going to open up all your drawers and I'm going to ask, what do you've got stashed away that you're not doing? What is it you want to do that somebody's not letting you do, or that you're dreaming of doing and you don't have the courage to put up on the walls? I'm going to dig a little under your skin, okay, and ask some questions. I would never go on a model and say, change this, change this, change this. That completely disrupts the hierarchy that's commanding the models. When you're on the model, you are the design chief. You have to know you have that power. Design chiefs, if they do their job right, they become experts at letting go. Let go of your drawing influence per se and let your designers do it, and it goes on and on like that. I kind of am a voice for car design for a lot of people because I've worked so hard for them to understand it is a culture, it is a thing which deserves to exist and deserves to be criticized as well. If you like cars, you have to appreciate all of them for what it took to make them. Even the cars that you go, that's a butt ugly car. I mean, there was a design team put a lot of love into that. Just trying to understand it from their point of view, what they were trying to do with it, the limitations they had. And then say, well, I mean, I learned this from it. I got excited about that, or I didn't. When people say, what is a car that you might think is the most influential? I would say P-51 Mustang, Graf-Spee Battleship, I mean, just a piece of architecture. There's so many different influences that come into cars. In my garage, I have two C1s right now, which are the BMW little motor scooter with the rollover cage, and I have a 1950 Fiat Topolino, which I'm seriously considering making into an electric car. I think that would be really cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, except, you know, these historical guys are telling me, oh, don't touch the engine. And I'm going, no, dump this engine. Let's put the electrics into this thing. Then I know it'll work every day. My wife drives a BMW X3 and I'm driving an X5 right now. So, I mean, we're still a BMW household. But if someone would like to give me a car, I'm open to that.